What's going on, guys? It's Brad Hannon.
And Sean Noonan.
And
That's
your turn.
They don't know which one you're pointing
That's me.
at.
All right. Hey, Glen Shelton and
Christian Brindle.
boom! And we're talking on the...
Insurance Sucks podcast.
What are we talking about, guys?
Not insurance. 'Cause that sucks.
Anything but...
Yeah.
On anything but insurance.
That's right.
That's right.
Which means that we are all but out of topics, right? So this is going to be a short podcast.
That's it, guys. Thanks for tuning
This is
in.
what
This
we
was
do.
fun.
We talk about
next
insurance
week.
mostly, but today we have no insurance to talk about, so we're done.
No, that's right.
That's good. Glenn,
That's it.
we'll talk about
Great show.
basketball. Christian, do you watch basketball?
I watch
He's
NBA.
an NBA guy. He's an
Ooh.
NBA guy. He hasn't converted yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
adulting. You're adulting really
Yeah.
hard. LeBron fan?
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Not so
I mean,
much?
I'm an appreciator. But
Ah.
I
I'd
think
love to
MJ is
talk
the
about
GOAT.
the
I think
Lakers.
MJ is the GOAT.
MJ
This
is
is a topic
definitely the GOAT.
Christian feels strongly about. Let's talk about the Lakers. 2022 Lakers.
I think
terrible.
we should talk about college basketball. It's March. It's March Madness.
Yep.
It is March.
It's St.
I need
Patty's
some
Day.
strawberry lemonade.
You wanna
in the
talk
cup.
about
What are you drinking?
Iowa?
Moonshine?
Time.
Glen Shelton drinking moonshine on the
actually-
Insurance Sucks podcast.
The moonshine's coming out later. This is actually electrolyte. This is Tom Brady
Oh,
magic right here, you guys.
Wow.
Electrolyte
UB12?
water right here.
If you want to stay out of retirement forever, if you want to come out of retirement even after you retire, drink what Glen Shelton's
Well,
drinking.
technically, you can't come out of retirement if you never retired in the first place.
He retired for 2 months.
I know, but you said if you want to
And
come
then
out of
gas
retirement,
prices
you have
went
to
to
retire.
$5 a gallon, and he said, "Fuck this,
Couldn't afford it anymore.
can't afford this."
Nope.
Just like anybody else. All right, I'm serious, Glenn. Everybody
Yeah.
knows Christian Brindle. I mean, come on, let's be serious. If you are an
I know.
insurance agent, or even have heard the word insurance, then you know who Christian Brindle is. But who's Glen Shelton?
Who is Glen Shelton?
Other than the co-host of Taco Tuesday, which is the most famous podcast in all of the insurance land.
Glen Shelton. My
you.
answer to
Thank
who is
you.
Glen Shelton would be Christian Brindle's husband.
Well, that's weird. Only in
That's
Utah
weird.
can you answer the question like that.
Only in Utah, and I'm technically not in Utah. There's a fun fact for you guys. So I'm actually in Oregon.
And you're not
Christian
bald.
and
I thought you were bald earlier. I mean,
Not yet. Well, see, here's the thing. I'm going
You'll get there.
bald. I'm faking it right now. Fake it till you make it. But
Can you put the game back on?
Wow. Someone's going to have a short attention span today.
I'm just kidding. He
Like a
froze.
goldfish.
To be fair, he froze.
He did
now he's
freeze.
unfrozen. Oh,
Yeah.
now he's
Oh.
frozen again. Where is he at, Christian? Montana?
Oregon.
Oh, Oregon. Yeah, same thing. Same internet. Montana,
Same thing.
Oregon. They're running.
They're still on dial-up.
2G.
2G, they don't even
2G.
have a G.
Yeah, my multi-stream here might streaming the games at the same time. It might. So it's like if I have to turn one off, it's going to be the podcast, right? I mean, if I got to shut it down,
Oh, Jesus. Here
lock
we go.
into
again.
the games, bro.
He's
I mean,
freezing up left
yeah.
and right. It's okay. It's okay. We'll keep going.
He's like LeBron at the buzzer.
Oh, look at oh, that was a great like you froze while you were mid sip of the Red Bull. Looked like a commercial. Now you're free. Now
yeah, I
dude,
turned-
Yeah.
this is just like a slow mo version of Glen Shelton. Like all the best poses. He's like Heisman. He's like buckets. It's like it's all the best poses of Glen Shelton. It's so good.
There you go.
We're gonna get this thing down.
Frozen in time.
We're having fun.
I turned off the stream to the game. Is it better?
Wow. I think it is.
That's
I think it is.
commitment right there.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
It was. It was. For a
We'll get
second.
started whenever your internet works, okay? For now, we'll just hang
Oh
out.
man.
Yeah, I get married in 2 weeks, so we should probably speed this up.
Hey,
Let's take our
congrats.
time, guys. He gets
Yeah.
married in 2 weeks. If we take long enough, we can save him.
It's true.
It's North Carolina 74, Marquette 45. I don't know what to do. I don't know what you talk about. I don't know. I thought you guys would know.
Tell us about your bracket. Who's going to the Final Four? Who's going to the Final Four of the March Madness tourney right now?
I have Arizona in different brackets. I have Arizona, Tennessee, and Texas Tech. Right? Those are my three. Those are my top three. I think of the top three, Texas Tech doesn't have a chance. I think it's Arizona and Texas Tech just happened to be there. Like by the time I got done, I'm like, well, shit, who am I going to pick? But the other two brackets, Arizona, Tennessee, both very viable candidates. I think Tennessee is disgusting, right? Like, I don't know how they're going to be beat, but if they're beat, it's
Totally agree.
I don't know. We'll see. Arizona, Tennessee, those are my top 2 picks. Period. What about you, Glenn?
Brad Hannon, I have an insurance question for you.
Ooh,
Hang on, hey, we're talking. Yeah, we're talking about.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with how you ask
We don't
this.
talk about insurance on this show. What is this?
This is the I'm sorry. You didn't brief him with the show notes, Eric. Okay. So normally we send out a disclaimer that this is the insurance sucks.
Eric on it.
Normally we send out a disclaimer. The Insurance Sucks podcast
insurance
where we
is
talk
how
about
bad it
anything
is.
but insurance.
So what's your insurance question?
Okay, here's my insurance question. What events will Brad Hannon be at in the next 6 months?
Ooh, I like this question.
I like this question too. Because I don't see them as insurance events, I'll answer the question. Okay. I just see them as events
Parties.
where I can hang out with my friends. Okay. They can get to know me. And
Miss a flight or two.
and I will be at SWAT, Medicare Con. To be fair, Medicare Con, then SWAT, and the Medicare and Agent Summit. Those are the only 3 events that I'm going to. And
Solid list.
I think we saved the best one for last, right?
I would have to agree. I would have to agree with that.
When we're in Utah, I'm going to convince my wife that I need more than one wife.
Wives.
We'll get you baptized while you're here too.
How many wives do you have, Christian?
Well, it's a mystery, but no, just kidding.
Oh, it's not.
Eric, can you
I
please
really-
edit
One
out
wife
all this
and
stuff?
one
that.
husband.
If you really want to get into the polygamy lifestyle, you really have to get in more of the rural areas of Utah,
Oh.
particularly southern Utah. Southern Utah, there's a lot of polygamy going on, and you can kind of tell by the way that they dress. You'll see them at Walmart and stuff like that, and they dress a certain way, right? Glenn knows what I'm talking about. Glenn knows this world very well.
Do they wear a lot of flannel?
Here's what we'll do.
Do they wear like like a kind of a plaid type of? It's not flannel, right?
It's
But
the
but
bonnet.
maybe like just a box.
You look
Like
look for the bonnet. It's the bonnet.
The bonnet.
No lie. When I was a kid, I asked my parents, I'm like, why do those people have baskets on their head?
because they're basket cases, son.
You are
No,
funny.
but what we should do is we'll have a little
I'm
bit of
not
an
drinking.
upcharge for the summit, and if you really want, we'll take you into a polygamy area.
Wow. Okay, you heard it here first, guys, on the Insurance Sucks podcast. If you want more than one wife or husband, because it does go backwards or no? Is polygamy only one way?
Both ways, not backwards.
Polyandry is husbands. That's something Christian also does. He mentioned that earlier, right? Polygamy is wives. And
man.
Polyamorous means all of it, right? So
I wish
guess
we could
maybe
have all of Glenn and not just half.
We have like a good 70%.
All of Glenn's audio is fire.
Yes.
Glenn's
It's still lagging on you guys.
just
huh?
a little bit.
It's much better than
better.
it was.
It's
Better than it was.
better.
Yeah.
I think we're getting better. I think the worst part is that the host keeps drawing attention to it. And, that's
Agreed.
that's a great face, though. Have we mentioned that we have zero clue what we're doing? This isn't like the Taco Tuesday podcast where we have all the structure, right? We have like topics to talk about and all these things. Like this is just, we're just winging it.
Why don't we get back to letting Christian actually answer his March Madness question that you asked him?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Top
Yeah.
four.
Christian, did
That's
you
why
even
we
fill
got
out a
Sean.
bracket? Be
Clueless.
honest.
Yeah.
Be
I'm
honest.
clueless.
Did you fill out a bracket?
I didn't even do a bracket. I'm clueless.
I've never filled out a bracket in my life.
I'd
You
be
do
clueless.
autofill, bro.
I literally would be
Thank
clueless.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The one bracket I did autofill, I
Autofill?
was like, that's why you don't do autofill.
I've maybe watched like 12 seconds of college basketball in my life.
You're missing out.
I would have put in like the Minnesota Timberwolves or like and then like
That would have been
New York
tough.
Giants and like
That would be tough.
all these obscure teams that aren't.
I would have
I-
probably just picked Duke because don't they always seem to win?
I'd put Duke in every time. Yeah.
You know
over
you
and over
don't
again.
custom. You don't know you like custom make your teams. Like you don't like have to type the team names. Like, oh, the 12th round of the East Conference. Okay, we're gonna do the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like, they have like preset teams. You know, you
So it
just
won't
select
let me
one
put
of
in
the-
Minnesota Timberwolves. Is what
No,
you're
it
saying.
won't let you. No, because it's the NCAA. That's,
That's a bummer. I would put in the Insurance Sucks podcast.
I got the Lakers going with the ship, bro. The Lakers winning it all.
I don't, not this year.
Eric, the title of this podcast is "The Lakers Win the NCAA Men's Finals." Right? We haven't even started the podcast yet. It's okay.
No.
The real podcast starts in 2 minutes. We said 6:20. This is all just the intro, right? So like we're gonna chop and screw this,
right.
and then in 2 minutes we're gonna get serious.
This is the first part of the podcast.
We've gotten so much. No, I wouldn't say so much, but we've gotten a good amount of complaints from people, and I don't understand it when we don't just
Yes,
dive right
this
into a
is
topic
true.
for Taco Tuesday. They're just like, you just need to get right to the point,
Stop
and I'm just
talking.
like, and then that makes me want to draw it out even longer. You know, like
Yeah.
if we take 8 minutes to get into a topic, it makes me want to take 20.
Yeah, that's us. We really like to take like 58 minutes to get into the point.
You gotta
And
stick
then
around for
just-
the end.
Yeah, then just
Hey,
Wrap
if
it
you
up.
think the beginning
That's 5
sucked,
minutes.
wait till you
That's
see the
10
middle. But the end, that's where it really happens.
there's a 30-second clip in there somewhere that you have to watch though.
That's right.
all right, fine.
Final four. Iowa, which is now gone.
Yeah, no.
It looks
not
like
gonna
I'm
happen.
flipping you off. Gonzaga.
Go to the
which
ring
I
finger
have no
next.
faith in now.
Oh, they're up freaking 72-58 now. We're good.
Yeah, I still don't. After this, I still don't trust them at all. And then Baylor, I have going Final Four, and Tennessee, which Tennessee I think is an absolute lock. You heard it here first, you guys. Tennessee,
They're a powerhouse.
buy the futures, get a loan, get a
Vols.
second mortgage, just put it all on Tennessee, and you can pay me a tip later.
I would agree with Glenn. Tennessee's a powerhouse. Tennessee's a
Have I ever
powerhouse.
told you
your
guys
word on
that
it.
Glenn's favorite professional athlete is Russell Westbrook?
No,
way.
that is not true.
No way.
No. I hate the Lakers. I think it's all.
That's right. He does
just-
play for the Lakers now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I
Yes,
think
he
does.
I think you would love him because he's dragging him down, though.
I do like that. I like.
Some would
this
argue
idea
LeBron's
that,
doing that.
They all came together to form like a super team, and it's like the super sucky team. I mean, it's like the Insurance Sucks podcast and the super sucky Lakers. Like, it all kinda goes together,
Whoa. There's nothing. Hey, the only thing that sucks about the Insurance Sucks podcast is literally the insurance part of it, right?
Correct.
Everything else is great. We had like $2,500 worth of shoes on the table the other day. We had a fucking $500,000 worth of baseball cards in one tiny box this big. $500,000 worth of baseball cards this big, right?
Wow.
So we do it all, right? We
Everything.
literally do it all. And on that note, I'd like to get serious, okay? So I'm known as a guy who likes to joke around, have a good time, right? Especially in 2022 where my word is,
Fun.
am I doing a good job?
Yeah.
Do I give a shit what anybody else thinks?
Yes.
No,
Wait,
I
no.
don't think so.
Yes.
I promise I don't. Okay, if you don't believe me, just wait till you hear what I have to say at the Medicare Agent Summit. You will see that I give zero. No, just kidding. Here's what I care about. I care about agents winning. Okay, that want to work. Okay, I don't care about the agents that don't want to work, and they're like, I saw. Did you see the post? Okay. Christian responded, "Hey, I did a review on Benepath leads, blah blah blah." Somebody said, "Well, I paid for their leads and I paid for Medicare sup leads and all I got was Medicare Advantage leads." I'm like, "So you paid for Medicare leads, you got Medicare leads. That's a great. I mean, that's awesome, right? Like you should be able to make money. Like if you said I paid for Medicare leads and all I got was 50-year-old people, I would understand your complaint. But if you're like, I paid for Medicare sup leads." Okay, and I got Medicare Advantage lead. I don't know why I'm acting like a girl. It could be a dude. It could be a dude for sure.
That was a female
Dudes bitch
voice?
about it too. Yes, I paid for Medicare Advantage leads or Medicare sup leads, and all I got was Medicare Advantage. Well, you got Medicare
Hey.
leads. Okay, it's up to you to do something with it, right?
Part of what agents don't think about when it comes to Medicare leads, and I mean, Glenn can speak about it better than
Because he knows
Anybody,
something about
but-
leads, right?
But every single senior in America, or 98% of them, thinks they have a Medicare supplement. So if you're advertising for Medicare supplement, a Medicare Advantage beneficiary that's on Medicare Advantage that thinks they have a Medicare supplement is going to say, "Hey, that's me." And this is what agents don't think about.
Hey, Brad,
at all.
where's the pre-filled application with this lead, Brad?
Yeah.
I'm so confused, Brad. What do I have to do? I thought the application came with the lead. I got to fill out the application.
This lead came with no payment information. I didn't even get a credit card. There's no banking information. How am I supposed to make any money off of this lead if it doesn't come with payment information?
Is that my bank info?
Why did you send me a lead with my own credit card information? Okay, I need their credit card. If you're gonna get all the information, you might as well get their credit card info so I can just enroll them and I can pay you $15 and I can make $500 a year at least, right? Like, I get it, okay?
Hey, Ponzi schemes. Welcome to America.
Well, hey, Glen's in the lead business, but maybe if he's getting leads with applications, he should just be in the Medicare business. You know what I mean? Like, you need an extra downline, Christian, because Glen would happily take all of these applications he's getting and get paid 10x what he's making down.
I send Glenn contracts almost every week, and he has yet to fill one out. So.
That's like the same thing as a Zelle request.
It sounds like Tyler.
Is it the same thing as a Zelle request? Like you just send them out, just hoping people will pay him. Just send him a contract.
That's what I like
One
to
of these
do.
days he's gonna hit it on accident.
I like to just go through my phone and Zelle
One
request
day,
every number in
accidentally,
there.
Glenn's going to fill out a contract not knowing what he's doing, and Christian's gonna be like, yes, I got him locked in. He's like, hey, you're selling leads. It's a conflict of interest because you're contracted under me. I can see that happening.
You know, seriously on this topic, though.
What topic? Which one?
The
So many
topic
topics.
of, you're talking about the Benepath post and the complaint from the agent,
Yes.
right?
You saw that.
Yes, I did. I did specifically see that. I obviously get my own slew of complaints from agents, some valid, most invalid, right? Just like we're talking about here at Lead Heroes. Hashtag plug. Whoa, that was very slick. I know.
Hashtag Lead
But
Heroes.
no.
We'll even put it in the description, Glenn. Don't worry about it.
Well, you said it would be bad for branding, though, so maybe not. I don't know.
Oh,
I guess we'll see
yeah,
where
yeah.
this goes.
I'm hammered, so whatever you want to do with your company is all up to you. I'm just drunk as shit, so it's all good. I'm kidding, obviously.
The new agents, 0 to 12 months, being in the business within the first year, I feel like those are the agents that they make up probably 90% of the complaints we get at Lead Heroes. 0 to 12 months in the industry, they don't know what they're doing, right? I mean, is that kind of how you feel too, what you see?
I agree. This is a test. Hang on.
Impressive.
Okay, we're on the right track. Go ahead. Yes. 0 to 6 months, 0 to 12 months, 0 to 24 months, 0 to 36 months.
Yeah.
You can't fix stupid. So I don't think the timeline really matters. But yes, I think it's what happens when somebody comes in to sell Medicare or under 65 or life insurance or whatever, and they don't come in under a good mentor, right? They come into somebody that is doing the same things that they end up hating. If somebody comes in under Christian, like let's say Christian has this ad, right, for somebody to come in to his Utah office, whatever, learn from him. They're going to come in, they're going to learn right away, like, hey, leads are leads. It's like kind of the very, very foundational. Yep. Like it's not the best. It's not the worst. It's a little bit better than just generating your own leads out there on the streets. But it's not like you're not going to just sell 1 in 5, maybe not even 1 in 10, maybe not even 1 in 20. You're just going to like barely get by, right? If you're going to spend $1,000, hopefully you make $1,500 back. Okay, then you hopefully can spend that $1,500 and you can make $2,000. And it's just a stepping stone to eventually being able to do your own stuff. And so I think it all comes down to how you came into the business. Luckily, Sean here, he came in under a good mentor, not myself, but somebody else.
Yeah, Joe Cribble is the man.
he came in under me. I taught him young. I taught him young, like, hey, listen, leads, it's a dirty business. It is. It's kind of, I mean, it's not dirty. If you're Glen Shelton, it's not dirty.
No.
But
it's blue collar work dirty though, right, man?
It is.
You got to work.
Well, I would say it's kind of like instead of having the actual shovel yourself, right? Instead of like digging it yourself, you're handing it off to somebody else to do a little bit of digging. But then every once in a while, like Like, all right, hey, for every 10 scoops you take, I'm going to take one. And they're just digging. Then they hand you the shovel, and you're like, oh, fuck, I got to get in the trench too?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. You have it back. Like, that's exactly what it is. It's just taking a little 100%. Bit of the load off your shoulders because you're buying back some of your time. If you have family, friends, whatever. 100%. If you value your time, you're going to gladly pay a little bit of money to then get a little bit back. Like, not 2x, not 3x, not 10x returns, okay? Because then Glenn would have taken the contracts that Christian sent him. He would have been like, forget selling leads. I'm literally going to I got all these amazing leads that come in with applications. I'm just going to sell them, right? It would be that easy, but it's not that easy. It's not. You got to work.
Yeah. It's a completely different hustle. And I think, Christian and I had Tony Merwin on the other day on Taco Tuesday. What
a freaking stud, by the way.
I know. I'm so excited to see him at the summit.
You got a long time till then. Why don't you come to SWAT?
When's SWAT?
May 19th.
Oh, dude, that's the day after my son's birthday.
No, 4 days after my wife's birthday, so whatever.
Well, I guess you're not going either then, man. You got to give the wife a week, right?
Her birthday happens to be on a Saturday. So
he almost went last year when SWAT was when his second child's
I believe in it that much. Yeah. I believe in it that much. SWAT's great.
I think it was like 12 hours before he finally backed out, which was probably the smart play.
Sounds like Brad.
Yeah. So
you don't know me, son.
What I want to know, because obviously we've talked a lot about insurance, which we're not supposed to, but
no, we have not, dude.
No, we talk about leads. You're right. It's nothing to do with insurance. Nothing to do with it.
It's marketing.
That's right. But Christian, when you're not hanging out with your multiple wives or your multiple husbands or slinging Medicare, what does the man, the myth, the legend, Christian Brindle do in his free time?
I mean, I don't have a lot of free time.
Well, if you did, what would you do?
I mean, hypothetically.
Hypothetically. So, I mean, I'm a family guy. I spend time with my wife, spend time with my daughter. That's probably 90% of my family time. Is my personal time right there. Now nowadays I have a little bit more free time than I did maybe a year ago. Because I have more staff, we have more infrastructure in the office, so there's not as many things that I need to do on a day-to-day basis here in the office, and so
he's a workaholic. He's the definition of a workaholic. I can attest to this.
Yeah.
I call him on the weekends regularly. A lot of times it's just personal bullshit I'm talking to him about, and it's like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, oh, hey, I'm in my 15th video today. I'm like, maybe you should not work today, man.
Wow.
Maybe take a day. I don't
Eric
know.
loves you right now. Eric's like, man, I wish I could get Brad to create one video.
Just one.
It's forcing me to create a video.
Maybe Glenn's like, maybe wife number 3 is gonna take off. Stop working.
I can't handle all your leftovers, bro. You got to take some time off, man. I can't always fill in for you.
That's funny. Well, Glenn, what about you? Obviously, you're the one that's not married to
I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. What kind of filling in are you doing? I'm not even going to go down that road. Anyways, hey, Insurance Sucks podcast is fucking dope, okay? This is where all the people come to be real and get away from their regular day-to-day and just like Taco Tuesday. I really relate it to Taco Tuesday, right? Taco Tuesday, you guys have some drinks, you have some fun, you have a lot of tacos.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you just mute my mic, Sean?
No, I was trying to get
like Sean's ready to mute my mic. He's like, this guy's cut him off.
Cut it off.
Over.
This is just a character I'm performing, right?
24/7.
Just performing for the crowd.
Always.
That's right. That's right.
No comment. No comment.
Oh my God! Man. At least I'm not drinking moonshine like Glen Shelton. Jeez.
Right? No, he's drinking Tom Brady's special
Brady
water.
Juice.
Oh,
yeah.
Tom Brady juice.
Special water.
Yeah.
Okay.
The secret sauce.
Hey, this isn't insurance.
Yeah, Brad. Do you know what that means?
ENTJ. That means he's energetic. Narcissistic.
Narcissistic.
And he has TMJ.
You started off really strong, and then that was a weak finish.
That was.
I'm known for a weak finish. It's okay. It's okay.
He comes out of the gate strong.
Here's what I want to know. Here's what I want to know. Who else in the insurance space is doing what I'm doing? Okay, really just airing it all out there. Just saying, you know what? Let's do it. Answer me that. Riddle me this.
Christian, take it away. Christian Brindle, everybody. Take it
I
away.
like that's a trick question because if I say anybody, Brad's gonna be like, "They're not doing what I'm doing."
He already knows me so well.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Man, we haven't hung out a long
Like,
time,
there's
Christian,
guy.
but you know.
I know. Like I've been in that office.
Yeah, you
I know what
have.
goes on there.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
what goes on there.
Played some cornhole too.
Yeah, and I did terrible. Brad had to carry me.
Cornhole is
Yeah.
not Christian. I mean, Glenn.
No.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It-
He
it-
needs
it-
to
it
get
was
out of the
ugly.
office a
It
little
was
more and
ugly.
play some cornhole.
So Brad's like, don't worry, I'll be on your team, and I promise we won't lose. I'm like, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Did we
And
lose?
then we lost every game.
Did we?
Yes.
I need to come down and
I'm only
bet
capable of
Brad.
so much.
Let's do like $100 a round of cornhole. Maybe
deal.
I can make some money.
Let's make it 1,000.
Okay, let's go.
Let's make it 1,000.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Brad and I versus
love it.
Glenn and
Okay,
Christian
okay, here's a
deal.
question.
$1,000.
Speaking of Tony
Summit
Merwin,
cornhole.
speaking about Tony Merwin, how
I didn't
much is
finish
he
that, by
playing
the
per
way.
hand at his blackjack tables?
Oh,
A
great
lot.
question. Oh my gosh, I would love to know about his blackjack and what he was doing
I'm gonna
and how
text
he
him. I'm
ended
gonna
up.
text him right now.
I go, no, you're not going to text him. I'm going to FaceTime him.
What's your guess if you can get him? Throw it a
I'm gonna
guess.
say, I would think he's like a 25 a hander. I don't see him going.
I don't see him going
massive.
too much higher than that.
Yeah, he's
no.
he's 25.
I would say, I was gonna say 25 a hand.
So we all agree
25
25 a
hands are
hand.
nice.
Yeah.
That was you guys just all jumped on my hands like I'm doing all the hard work. This is
50,
like
50 a
group
hand,
project.
50 a hand.
Okay,
I'm going
thank
50.
you.
So this is like Taco
We have
Tuesday all over
Tony
again.
Merwin
This was
live
like,
on the Insurance Sucks podcast. You see this, guys? You can't see him.
Tony.
We cannot see him.
We can't see you.
Too small.
We can't see you, Tony. Get your face on video now. You're live on the Insurance Sucks podcast. We have 20 million views. They need to see your face.
Show us your
There he
face.
is.
Tony.
We're live with Christian Brindle and Glen Shelton. Can you see him?
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you
I
now.
can see him now. There he is. You can see the inner workings of his ear.
It's so loud here right now because we're hanging out on the Cody Askins Power Player Retreat, and they're flying us in for dinner on helicopters. I don't know if you can see that helicopter way out there.
Holy shit.
wild.
All right, well then you'll be able to...
Blackjack.
Player event.
Maybe $100
Well,
in
hey,
then.
we had this podcast scheduled or we would be there, okay? We have a question. How much per hand in blackjack are you playing? Power player.
It varies, but it's just a $10 table, so I started 10, but I have a progressive betting system.
Of course.
So,
He ladders.
So if you win the first hand, you double your bet to 20. If you win that hand, you add another 10 to 30. If you win that hand, you go to 40, 50, 60 until you lose, and then you start back over at 10. So the goal
What
is
a
you have to
frickin'
win,
pro.
I mean, ultimately, you got to win 3 hands in a row to be on the profit side and rolling with free money.
So
And if
basically
you get
we
on
all
the
Tony
win that
Merwin.
bet.
and crush it like I did last night.
So we all win that bet.
Yeah, we all
Win that bet?
Yeah, we all bet 25. They bet 25. I bet 50 because I believe you're a high roller. They all said you only bet 25 like a scrub. I'm like, he's at least betting 50 for sure.
Well, I started at 10. There was a few hands where I was betting 50, 60, or 70.
Well, nobody
I didn't
believes in
think
you
I
like
won
I
a
do.
hand bigger than $50. If I remember
I should have
right.
known it was a
But
system.
I tripled my
I'm
money
in
last night,
Vegas.
so, hey, that's good.
That's
Anytime
pretty
you
good.
win money
I'm in
on the blackjack
Vegas next
table, that's a
week,
win,
Tony.
Right?
What did you say, Glenn?
I'm gonna be in Vegas next week.
Glenn's going to be in Vegas next week. He asked if you wanted to go.
Next week, no. I have a seminar to run. I got to go make sure.
He's busy next week. He's busy next week.
Dude, I'm gonna copy your ladder system and I'm gonna report back.
He's going
on
to
the
copy your ladder system and report back. Okay?
All right.
Tony Merwin, everybody. Hey,
I barely hear you guys. I have to continue to hold it up to my ear just to hear you. But hang on a second. Let me show y'all what's going on here.
here you go.
I'm just going to flash this around for a second. So like I said, we're hanging out at the Power Players Retreat in Puerto Rico. with a whole bunch of people over here.
Puerto
We got Brian Askins, Casey Peterson, Brian Thompson, Callie's over here, all these other cats that are killed in the
Hey, go ahead and tell them all we said, hey, go do close-ups. Go do close-ups. Go do close-ups. Close-ups. Close-ups.
He wants close-ups. There we go. Hello. We're live on the Insurance Sucks podcast.
What up?
What's going on? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hey.
Yeah, so, there's all the other people. You probably know that dude over there, Landon.
I've heard of him.
This is Bradley Hannon on the live on the Insurance Sucks podcast. He all of a sudden just called me in out of nowhere.
Yo!
So let's see who else we got. We got a few other people around here. Everybody say hello to Brad Hannon real quick.
What about Christian Brindle, Glen Shelton, Sean Newton?
Insurance suckers over here too.
No, we're just here for you, Brad.
Hell, man. Hell, Tony.
He wanted to say hi to everybody real quick. Apparently.
I did not want to say hi to
There's a few
everyone.
more
Just so
people.
you
You
know.
probably know Brad Hannon, don't you? Yeah, Brad Hannon's on here hanging out. There's a few more folks. There's our waiter taking great care of us.
Hey, tip the waiter for me.
He dialed me up on his Insurance Sucks podcast like I'm not busy enough already.
And he answered, though. He answered.
I'm sorry you're so busy, Tony. We'll let you go, buddy. I love you.
Hey, y'all have fun. I love y'all. Thanks for dialing in. Yeah, but I'm going to go hang out with these dudes. Y'all keep kicking ass. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
You'll catch us on the flip side. Love you, buddy.
Later, Tony.
Okay, was that
So-
7 p.m. Tony or 2 a.m. Tony?
That was 7 p.m. That was 2
7
a.m. Tony.
He
For
sounded
sure.
that was
clean.
level
Yeah,
two.
he sounded-
You guys know
he
2 a.m.
sounded
Tony?
Great.
Oh, how do you miss 2 a.m.
2 a.m. Tony.
Yeah, I've had many talks with 2 a.m. Tony. Christian's seen 2 a.m. Tony in person. I just experienced the virtual 2 a.m. Tony, but I'm excited to meet 2 a.m. Tony.
My favorite thing of all time was when we used to do those virtual cocktail parties during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, I wish
Tony
the
comes
pandemic
on,
would come back hard like that again, just so
8
we could just be
o'clock, right?
virtual.
No. Come on.
He would literally come on though
Ebola.
at 8 o'clock.
Ebola.
You'd have a bottle
Ebola.
like up to here, like, and by the end of the night, it's like down to here.
But somehow, when Brad Hannon does it on a podcast, it's like, what are you guys doing?
does it.
Like,
Tony
I think
does
it's because
it.
everybody expects it from me.
Unbelievably
So when I
legend.
do it, like they're like, whoa.
Impressive.
But when Tony does, it's like. Actually, I think it's the opposite. Tony
way,
does
yeah.
it. It's
Impressive.
Brad Hannon does it.
That got violent quick.
Things escalated quickly over here.
I'm still getting the hang of the
Escalated quickly.
side effects.
Side effects?
Side effects.
Soundboard.
I'm still getting.
You got side effects.
You do have side effects. That's the
I'm
problem.
still getting the hang of the side effects. Okay, the side effects are going to kick in no time.
2 a.m. Tony though, he goes full recruiter mode.
Oh
The
yeah,
drunker
for
he
sure.
gets, the
That
harder
is
he wants your
true.
contract.
Hey, by the
You
way,
haven't pitched contracts.
speaking of
yet. That's what
recruiting,
you're missing.
if you're in the under 65 space and you would like to write more business and make a lot of money, automatic, guaranteed, no questions asked. Just by signing a contract, you'll make 6 figures.
We have leads
Hit
that
me
come
up.
with payment information.
These leads from Glen Shelton come with payment information on the application. And you just sign it on the bottom as you're the agent, and all of a sudden, bam, thousands of dollars of commissions and deposits.
You want to
bank
make
account.
$1 million?
That's yummy.
That's yummy.
That's yummy.
It's guaranteed.
Brad, I have a
Brad
question
Hannon
for you.
will go
Yes, sir.
with you
Okay,
Yes,
on
sir.
every
Yes, sir.
appointment.
I have my gut says you have an entrepreneur mindset. I have a feeling you've got
Your gut
other things
lies.
you're chasing outside of insurance. What's your revenue stream outside insurance that you're excited about?
Well, I lost $1,000 today betting, and that was my main revenue stream outside of insurance.
Okay, back to insurance. We go.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Is it 1,000? I think it's more. I think it's 2,000.
Hence
actually,
why
now.
he needs some recruits.
Yeah. I don't like to talk about my revenue. Oh wait, actually, it's 1675. I lost today. Outside of no. I think you've got a great point, Glenn, and I'm happy you brought it up because Sean knows this. anything I do, and I'm okay with admitting this. It's okay. Like I'm average at best. On my best day, I'm average. On my real best day, I'm way above average. So sometimes it varies. But
And you only have best days.
yeah, every day is my best day. Yeah. But I will say that everything that I do outside of insurance seems to flop. So insurance is my day and my night job. And I'm proud to say that everything, crypto is my number 2, right? And that's a long-term play. And I've made some money, lost some money, mostly lost some money, and then lost some more money on top of it. But eventually it's going to, it's going to work out.
Right, Sean? That's right.
Sounds like
Sean,
sports betting.
Sean's guiding me in this, right? Sean's helping me.
My business strategy outside of insurance is whatever Brad does,
do the opposite.
And when Brad sells, that's the time to buy.
But
Dude, send me your next 10 picks. I'm gonna fade all of them, bro. I'm literally just taking the opposite of everything.
one day you're gonna be wrong though, and I'm gonna make a 100x, and you're gonna lose 100x. But you're right.
It's really hard to lose 100x.
You're right about the entrepreneurial mindset. Like I do have that.
Yeah.
But my thing is literally everything that I do outside of insurance, it just doesn't do as well. It's not like it doesn't make money. Like sometimes I make money, sometimes I lose money. But it seems very frustrating. Real estate's the only thing that I will actually really get into, and I'm looking to get. I'm actually refinancing my house. We're gonna make some moves in that space. But outside of insurance and real estate, man, I don't really. I'm doubled down in what we do, and I know this is the Insurance Sucks podcast, but Sean always makes fun of me because we always have all these other things to talk about for him. But like, I started this podcast with the mindset of like, let's talk about anything but insurance, without realizing that like,
That's all Brad talks
I can
about.
pretty much only talk about insurance all day, every day. Like I live it, eat it, sleep it, dream it.
Broken record.
Drinking, fucking sober, doesn't matter. I love like drinking. It's like more like give me a couple drinks and like give me a couple drinks. I'm talking to everybody at the bar about insurance.
He's 2 a.m. Tony trying to recruit you.
Everybody at the bar that doesn't sell insurance, I'm like, yo, you want to know about insurance? No. You should know about it. Here, I'm going to tell you about it anyways.
Let's go. We're going to go study for your license. I mean, what does alcohol do? It just makes you more of what you are.
Which is fantabulous for me. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. If there's one thing I lack, it's more Brad Hannon in my life.
Aw. I appreciate that, buddy.
I'm glad you do.
All right, now kiss. Kiss camera. Kiss camera. You're on kiss cam. Oh, God.
No, he wouldn't do it. I can't believe he wouldn't do it. That's sad. He used to love me so much.
I wouldn't do that to Kyle.
You stood
He
him
used to
up.
love me.
No, we can't cheat on Kyle. Like
Hey,
that.
just so you guys know, if you want me to fill the space, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, he is.
You have to talk.
Okay. Christian, take it away, Mr. Brindle. Tell us about the summit, Christian. When is it?
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about the summit, guys. So I just filmed a video today.
It's like a roller
about
coaster.
the
I got my
summit.
hands up because we're going down there.
Yeah. What number video was
Down
it?
the rabbit hole.
Put your hands up. We're talking about the summit.
Okay. All right, guys. So everybody that watches this live or recorded, the time of recording this, we have about 50 tickets left.
Impressive.
And if you look at the speaking lineup that we have, Brad included, Glenn included, I would be willing to say I think we have as good, if not better, of a speaking lineup than any event.
Am I
And I
for
don't wanna
sure
say-
still allowed to speak?
Can you say which events you would compare to and say
Yeah.
you're better on camera, please? That would be
No.
fantastic. I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
Let's get some
I think-
names.
Are
I think
there
there's a
other
lot of good
insurance
events out
events?
I think there's a lot of fantastic events going on this year, and I'd say we're on
They're not as
par
good
with all
as-
the ones I'm really excited about.
Anyone with a number doesn't count.
Or an acronym.
Well, we're not.
Or a food item. Or a food item. Can I say that one? Or a food item.
Acronyms count. Acronyms count.
Acronyms count. Okay.
Acronyms count.
I mean, I could always go get a crown and call myself Mr. Medicare.
Ooh.
Stop the feed. Close this thing down.
Just broke the internet.
Turn the
Actually, hang on, Christian. You may
Turn the
want to
internet off.
consider. We're getting
excited for the
spicy up in
summit.
here.
I'm
Hey,
excited
I want to
see
be the most
Utah in the
fucking
summer.
controversial. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Anymore.
Howard Stern of Medicare.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's a good analogy for what's going on today.
Woo!
Howard Stern of
All
of
7
Medicare.
people that watch this are going to be super offended.
Super. Actually, the 7
replay
people that
crowd,
watch
though,
this do
right?
have pretty tough skin.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I like the 7 people that watch this.
Yeah.
It's my wife, my mother, my me. I also watch it just
My
to get extra
fiance.
views.
Christian-
Sean watches it.
Christian's
I don't watch
Christian's
it. I told
15th
Eric today that
wife?
I probably should start watching our videos on YouTube.
Christian's 15th wife is a huge fan, bro. I'm not sure if she told you.
We haven't cracked the top 10 yet, but number 15,
Yeah.
huge fan.
Number 15, though, dang.
By the
right,
way,
He got like a shrine.
speaking of the summit, I mean, all 15 of those wives
speak
are going to
about
be
the summit.
speaking, so we got to boot a couple of you guys.
Hang on. Let's reel it back in real quick because we're going to talk about the summit. We got to get serious, okay? And listen, I'm known for having a good time, but I'm also known for being very serious, right? Like I'm about my business. I mean, not like Glenn, like just Glenn's reeling it over there.
Yeah.
He's like, we don't have to reel it. I don't think we got that far off.
He's like, I just sold the same lead to 100 agents.
I think yeah, you want a fresh lead? 100 of you get fresh leads.
It was fresh to somebody.
Wow, that was funny.
With payment information.
Yeah, with payment
Leads
info.
now include
Sean
payment
is not
information.
that funny, but he was just funny.
I
That
bought
was
leads
good.
before I know how it goes.
So let's reel it in. Okay, let's get serious. Okay, for 1 second. I don't want to be serious for too long. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
Whoa. Easy. Because we're gonna get to Medicare Agent Summit, which I believe is gonna be a great event and already is a great event. I mean, like there's already work that's gone into it. There's no fucking doubt it's gonna be a good event. However, I want to talk about something that I've been talking about for the last multiple weeks. Do either of you guys follow the Full Send podcast, Nelk Boys, Steve Will Do It, any of those guys?
I don't think so.
Okay, so this is gonna go over well.
Starting off to a great start.
Yeah.
Strong
We're off to a
start.
great start. I'm trying to deliver something different to the insurance industry, right? I think that the world is in a different place, and this is an open discussion. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Slap me in the face right in the middle of this thing right now. But correct me if I'm wrong. I think the world is in a different place now than they were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, where somebody can be fun, outgoing, crazy even, like a little bit wild, maybe even a little bit degenerate, okay? But still have a very professional manner. When it comes to business, they get it done, right? I watched the Nelk Boys and the Full Send podcast, okay? This is the best thing I can relate to. The Full Send podcast, they just had Donald Trump on their podcast talking. I mean, these are kids with a world famous YouTube channel that had Donald Trump on the podcast talking about foreign politics, crazy stuff. Okay, they brought it to another level, but they also have a great business with Happy Dad seltzers and this, that, the other. They're giving away thousands and thousands. So my point is, do you think because the insurance industry lags years and years and years behind any other industry, the insurance industry's here, every other industry's here. Do you think that the industry can handle, not me, I don't want to make it about me, but do you think the industry can handle like 2 a.m. Tony, fun people, having a blast, and being public about it? Honestly, in your opinion. And we'll start with Christian, we'll go to Glenn, and then we'll go to Sean because that's how I see it on my screen.
So
You read Japanese? Top
I
right
think
to-
that agents can
Yeah.
handle it, right? So like if when I think about Tony, I think about Tony in his role with Precision Senior Marketing as a recruiter, right? Tony's role on a day-to-day basis is he's working with agents a lot. I think agents don't have a problem with it. And partially because, agents spend a lot of personal time with Tony. They kind of see what he does on a day-to-day basis, and he's on the ball, like you said, right?
For
He
sure.
gets things. We have a couple contracts with Tony, small ones, and like he's fantastic to work with. So like it doesn't bother me at all as maybe a contemporary of sorts. I think if you're selling under 65 health insurance, I think you're going to get more people that are probably going to be like, I like that guy. I'd want to get a beer with that guy. I think if you're selling Medicare, you're going to get more prudes. To be honest with you, like if you're putting that out there,
that's what I was doing.
Just kidding, Christian. It's okay.
I think it depends on who your audience is what I'm getting at, I suppose. Like, I think your demographic is going to change. Like here in Utah, for example, like you can't call leads on Sunday here in Utah.
Oh yeah, heck no.
You'll get 100 one-star reviews on your Google My Business page like overnight. In any other state, that wouldn't be a problem, right?
Well,
so like,
other than the Bible Belt.
Well, there's exceptions, but I think there's plenty of places that you could pick up the phone and dial on a Sunday and
Mostly
you'd be able to make
California.
some progress.
They're pagans over there.
So I think there's plenty of demographics and audiences that it's not a problem for. It just probably depends on who the audience is.
That's a very political answer. I appreciate that, Christian.
That was. When are you running for office?
Wow.
Yeah, is that mayor, governor, senator?
He's also the only one wearing a collared shirt.
I'm very proud of you.
I had
You've
one
grown
on.
You've grown up so much
Yeah.
over the years.
Yeah.
And
Mama
I'm
Galen.
actually
Mama
going
Galen.
the opposite direction. Anyways, Glenn, what do you say?
So it's interesting that you brought this up because I had a call today. Should I blast the age? I'm going to blast.
No, don't drop names. Don't drop names. We don't drop names. No names.
It's a big name though.
Hey, yeah, that's even the reason why we don't. Okay, fuck it, blast it.
Do it.
Okay. All right. I'm surprised I had to fight you on this one, but okay. I guess the roles flipped for a second.
I don't give a shit.
Mutual of Omaha Career Agents.
Okay.
Mutual of Omaha Career Agents. So I'm on a call with someone who I guess they just got brought in as an internal employee to help with marketing inside a Mutual of Omaha career office. Okay. And I already kind of know how their office works, but he was telling me that
send the cease and desist to Hero. What is it?
447.
Send
it. The top agents in the office were quoting with paper.
Ugh.
They were quoting with paper, guys. So when they're trying to quote any insurance product, he said they are using paper.
Like on a spreadsheet,
packet. Yeah, I've seen them before. I mean, I remember initially when those were a thing, and so he's like, yeah, he's like selling over the phone's really hard for them, and I'm just like, oh my. So the reason I bring that up, right? You're talking about the change, right? That's what you're up against. You're up against these old school. I'm gonna quote with paper. I'm not even gonna use any type of software. The thing is that change is inevitable. What's coming is coming, whether the carriers, the uplines, the FMOs, the IMOs, whether any of them want it or not, it's totally irrelevant. It's the nature of the business. The people who are, even if they are a little wild, right? Like you're saying, I think they're going to swallow up a huge chunk of the industry. And that is what it is, they're more well-known. All right. I mean, even if there's questions about, is this a little too crazy? That got them more well known, and they're able to utilize that as a platform to grow their brand and grow their business. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Thank you.
I like it.
I don't give a shit. Honestly, I want to bring people on the podcast that are against it, because you're just seeing the start of it. I promise.
Yeah. I don't get to answer.
It's going to get really fucking ugly.
I'm going to give you my very conservative stance.
I would like to hear my conservative friend.
Yeah.
This is why it's good. He voted for Biden, right? So he's paying the gas prices now. I voted for Trump, and he's in my vote counts again when he runs again. So my vote counts for 2 when Trump runs again. But he definitely voted for Biden, and
he still lost Florida. So
and maybe he didn't, but maybe he won't do it again. He will never do it again. Will you do it again?
No, because that old
exactly.
Old fucker.
See? Boom! Yeah! He will never vote for Biden again. He learned his lesson. That's all that matters.
Biden will never run again.
I don't
that's
care.
Why.
I don't care about anything else.
Yeah.
I won. He voted wrong. Okay, go ahead.
No. Anyways, I think it really depends on who you're targeting. If you're trying to target agents, you honestly can act however you want. If you're trying to target clients, I used to think that you should be a little bit professional, but that idea has gone straight out the window.
Unless you're in Medicare.
Unless you're in I don't know. There's some cool old people out there, but like I look at it like I'm me. I'm who I am. I'm not going to fake who I am on social media.
In real life.
Or in real life, definitely.
That's
not
what
in real
I was
life,
talking about you earlier, and I was like, dude, Sean is fucking Sean. like, dude, here's the deal about Sean. Sean gives no fucks what you give a fuck about.
Zero
and
fucks.
Anybody else? Sean is Sean. That's it.
Absolutely.
And Brad
absolutely.
is Brad, and Glenn is Glenn, and Christian. I don't know who Christian is.
Sometimes.
But
Does anybody?
Christian is Christian.
Does anybody?
But you can be an agent that literally basically almost shows off your. Oh, we lost him.
We lost Glenn.
We lost him. I think.
Bye, Glenn.
AOL just cut off his internet.
They don't have internet in Oregon.
No, they don't. He's got to go run to the grocery store and get a new CD to update.
This might be the most fun episode we ever had. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean, you can literally promote your OnlyFans or whatever it is as an agent and still get business that way. It's crazy.
Look at Joanna. Joanna runs a CBD business.
I don't know who Joanna is, but
he just said OnlyFans, and you said, look at Joanna.
No, not like
what number wife
Joanna,
is Joanna?
I cannot wait till you see this girl. You're gonna have to create OnlyFans now because Christian just said, look at Joanna and look at her OnlyFans.
Go look her up on OnlyFans. Look at Brad's OnlyFans too.
That's right.
Baby, don't you dare throw me on the bus like that.
I can't afford
that.
that
Shit
yet.
is secret. That shit is secret. That shit is
No,
secret.
but like,
But you can do pretty much
Glenn
anything
said-
in this
Glenn
day and
said his
age.
phone died. He was streaming on his phone.
Glenn is?
That's what he said. He was streaming on his phone and his phone died.
Oh. No wonder it's so laggy.
It's okay.
Yeah. But seriously, like, you can do anything in this day and age because the only thing that matters is when you're on the phone with a prospect or an agent or whatever, is that you're likable and believable.
One thing I wanted to mention that just popped into my head that I think is relevant.
Joanna's OnlyFans for all ears.
I'll pull it up. But I was just kidding. No, like I started doing a Medicare podcast probably 4 years ago. And my first 2 years of doing it, I would curse on it. I would
love it.
And yeah, I mean, and I stopped doing it because I thought it was hurting me. But that's what built the audience originally.
Yep.
And we get people that call our office about it, turning 65 all over the country. And I'm starting to kind of go back to it. You know, I think if you're unapologetically yourself, the right people will follow you.
Yep.
On and offline.
I agree.
Unless you're me, and in which case you don't even add them as friends, so it's hard for them to follow you.
Or you're me, and then you can't be unapologetically you have to be like
I'm sorry,
like
I'm
kind
me.
of in the middle, like not apologetically, but like not unapologetic. Like you got to be like sometimes apologetically me because it's me, okay, and sometimes I'm gonna need to apologize. That's just the way it is.
But you've gotten good at it.
Can I just be like, this would be like, we're 54 minutes in. Hopefully Eric cuts out some of this. So it's maybe like 45 minutes in, something like that. If not, no big deal. I'm so thankful that Glenn's back. Add him into the studio, please. Add him into the stream.
Whoa.
There he is.
He's back.
I'm back.
Thank God he's
Sorry,
back.
guys.
Hey, we're about to get so deep and so serious that Eric's going to need to cut out some of the filler stuff we talked about earlier. I mean it, like, Sean. What the fuck, dude? That's my drink.
Dude, you almost put your finger in my brain. I can have some of your strawberry lemonade.
You guys didn't see that?
When did I miss?
Sean can attest this. Here's the deal about me, okay? I love this industry because it gives a guy like me, and I like, you take that how you please, right? A guy like me, construction worker, no college education, total fucking party animal, having a blast, just whatever,
Degenerate.
right? Degenerate. You can say that if you'd like. If that makes you feel better about yourself, you can say that. Not you. I wasn't directed at you. I was just like in general.
Not
right?
directed at you.
Yeah, it wasn't
but,
directed at you.
yeah.
It wasn't directed at you. Like if this industry could take somebody like me, and I mean this, man, with the bottom of my heart, like if it can take someone like me and give them unlimited belief in their self, like I don't think there's anything I can't do. And I think Christian can agree with me, dude. I've watched this freaking guy go from successful Medicare agent to I want to be an IMO, and I want to be the number one. I want to be the biggest IMO. I want to be the, like, it's just so cool to see because, dude, Christian, he couldn't throw a cornhole bag to save his life. Right? It's like, I mean, he's not good at everything he ever touched. And it's like, and I'm not knocking on you, Christian. I'm just saying, like, the dude couldn't fucking hit the board with a bag. Like, I mean, he was like throwing it. It was going backwards. It was crazy. And
I thought I was going to hurt somebody. I'm not
like,
gonna lie.
And so, like, my life is like that too. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. We can all agree I'm not perfect, right? Can we all agree I'm not perfect? And yet, this industry has given me an avenue to feel good about myself, to make a difference. So hopefully, more than anything else, hopefully find other people that are in the same situation or like a similar situation and bring them to the same place. That's it. It's not complicated, right? What do? We sell in this exact order, right? We sell, we train, we recruit, and we train. We sell, recruit, and train. Sell, recruit, and train. Sell, recruit, and train. It's like repetitive. It's easy if you really think about it. And so I asked you guys this question about how off the wall we can get with the full understanding that my goal is to attract that people like me, people like Sean, people, I don't know if maybe I
don't know if we want too many of
I want to
these.
throw
Yeah.
Sean into that, but like people like me who maybe didn't think that they had a chance in this business or in business at all, right? Maybe they were bartenders. Maybe they were freaking, whatever. That's my freaking goal, is to take people that are not
Killing it.
college educated. No, not killing it. No, not college educated. Not the biggest believers in themselves. They're maybe down and outers, and we can plug them into a system that works with training that works, with leads that work, with an opportunity that works, and help them believe in themselves like I believe in myself. I literally, dude, look at me. I'm on a podcast having a blast with my friends, and I truly consider all of you guys friends, right? So like, I hope I'm not like off the wall saying this stuff, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm having a blast with my friends on a podcast, having some drinks at 7:00 p.m. Eastern time. I know it's not that late. Yeah, I know it's not that late in Utah, but we're having a good time, man. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? The insurance industry needs it. It needs it like nothing else.
Yeah.
And I'll shut up now.
Amen.
Amen.
I agree.
Amen.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, again, old school way is like divide like land division, right? Where it's like, here's where my border is. You don't cross it. You don't come into my business. I'm all about the collaborative approach, which again is kind of a new school thing where it's like, hey, technically you might be a competitor in some ways, but I want to figure out a way to work with you.
I just learned a new term. OPS. Opposition. Supposedly it's like what the kids say. I just learned this today.
What?
OPS. Like
a Gen Z thing?
Glen Shelton.
It's hard for me to keep up.
I thought you were talking baseball stats
This
to me
is
for a second.
this is not my own shit, okay? This is somebody told me this.
Who?
OPS. Opposition.
Who told you this?
So Glen Shelton, OPS, opposition.
Have you been on
OPS.
TikTok too much?
Yeah.
No, I don't even
did.
fucking have a TikTok yet. I
That's not true.
downloaded
He
it.
downloaded it.
I downloaded it. I have not created my own TikTok
That's
because I
Chinese
fear
spyware,
for my life.
bro.
I can't get the algorithm to work. I can't get the algorithm to work. I can't figure it out.
You're too old. That's why.
I'm too old.
Like, what? You're not 16 years old? Nah.
The algorithm
And
broken.
like,
We're
oh,
not
he's
gonna help
bald.
you.
It's like, oh, he's bald. We're not showing this video.
Bald's
kids
not.
won't like it.
Bald's not in right now.
I think it's Chinese spyware. I love it. I'll watch.
It's definitely
TikTok
Chinese
videos,
spyware.
but it's 100% Chinese spyware. I downloaded it on my phone once, and then I was reading about like they're collecting like every scrap of information they can possibly get, and who knows what they're doing with it. And I just deleted it. But hey, if you're on TikTok, enjoy it. TikTok again. That's PO Box 447. Send the cease and desist. We will get back to you as soon as possible. I promise.
So I logged in my TikTok first time in 2 weeks, and this one guy tagged me in like 6 videos. So he's really trying to get my attention. No, I don't know this guy.
Sure.
I'm sure they've sent some messages, maybe some pictures back and forth.
Oh, for sure.
You
can never have too many husbands. You can never have too many husbands.
Just wives.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore, guys.
We don't either.
St. Patty's.
I fucking do. Listen, I do. I really do. And I think that we're onto something, and I think that you have not seen anything yet. I think that I'm gonna get so wild while still.
Brad, what happened to Clubhouse?
Dude, you saw the post that I saw. You just saw the post.
No, what it was.
You saw 2 a.m. Tony's post, right?
Clubhouse was iPhone only. That was the problem.
No.
Wait, that's
I saw the
random?
app on my phone getting out of TikTok, and I was like, oh.
That's random?
Clubhouse.
Tell me that's random.
Random.
Okay, well, look at this post that Tony, this post at 2 a.m. Tony just posted from May 17th, 2021. He goes, this aged poorly. He said, just finished in on the first insurance influencers room on Clubhouse. Solid fire. I've got 2 invites to spend. Let me know if you need one. We'll be back at 7 p.m. next Wednesday.
You know, Clubhouse low-key almost ended my marriage.
Joanna said that she's not built for OnlyFans. That's how you know it's a lie. So, okay, Christian's a liar. If you ever want to believe Christian, don't, because he lies. Apparently,
verified.
Just kidding. But let's get back to the Clubhouse thing. Can I give you my honest opinion about Clubhouse? And can I give you my honest opinion about social media in general? Because Clubhouse,
I do not want. I want the lie, not the truth.
I'll give you the lie. Clubhouse was a good glimpse at what we can see for the rest of Facebook, Instagram, whatever. It's a very short, like, dude. Oh man, fuck it, let's do it. So I know people that are selling absolutely nothing. Like, I know people that are literally. Sign up for my package.
I talk about this all the time.
Right? Like, sign up for my package. I'm going to show you how to sell high ticket items. Because why? Because I learned how to sell high ticket items from fucking Sean. Sean taught me how to sell high ticket items, but I never sold a high ticket item. I just learned it from him, and now I'm going to teach you it, and hopefully it works for you because I've never tried it. Instead of selling the high ticket item, I've actually just learned how to sell it, then I've taught it to you, but I've never done it. It's just like this fucking world of middlemen is crazy, dude. Yep. I've made here's the most money I've made in insurance. I made $600,000 in 1 year ever, okay, selling insurance and with downline agents. Period. That's it. That's the most I've ever made. I feel like a scrub, dude, next to all these Instagram influencers, all these fucking people who woo!
But have you ever spent $11,000 on 8 coins?
No, but I've spent $25,000 a year in coaching that I regret. I've spent fucking $20,000 in events that I regret. I've spent a lot of money on stupid shit.
Let's get into this.
Let's get into it, dude. I don't give a shit. I don't give 2 fricks. I don't want to offend people. Okay, so I don't.
Unless
I do want to be me. I want to be unapologetically me, but I don't want to offend people. Like, I don't want to offend the right people that need to hear this because, like, by cussing, by being a jerk, like, like, there's people out there that need to hear this. They need to hear it in a different tone. They need to hear it in a tone that's like, not. Don't fucking do this. This is what I did. Don't fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gotta be real. Okay. And what I'm telling you right now is everybody needs a coach for sure. But there are people out there like Christian Brindle, like Sean Noonan, like Brad Hannon, like Justin Brock. Like I can name like Tyler Reese, like Johnny Brock. Like I can name Steven Martinez. I can keep going and going and going. And these motherfuckers won't charge you a dime for their coaching. They will not. They will charge you your contracts, right? You will need to put your contract under them because they will make money. This is my favorite insurance saying ever, okay? Ever. There's so many bits that you need to trim off this, Eric. This is the best podcast ever. Ever. But my favorite saying ever in this business is, for me to make a dime, you need to make $1. Right? So Christian, welcome to the business, brother. For you to make $1, I'm gonna make a dime. Like for me to make a dime, you need to make $1. That's it. That's this business.
I wish. So I love that saying, and mostly true. But then I'm thinking about those uplines like gouge their freaking downlines, and it's like they're making like $1 and the agent's making a dime. But I believe in the free market, and I think those people who gouge agents, they're typically a flash in the pan. They can't
it's not long
grow.
Term, It's not long term.
It's not a long-term play.
It's not sustainable.
It's definitely
not sustainable.
Because guess what? With the age that we're in with social media, and don't let me talk. Like, please talk over me, guys. Like, if I'm saying too much,
good luck.
Please talk over. No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. No, we're good, dude.
I will not.
Stop talking,
dude. My favorite fucking podcast. Shut up, Sean. My favorite podcast is where people talk over and like everybody's talking at once, but then one person makes way. I don't want to be a bulldozer, okay? But I will if I need to. Like if what I say is important, I'm gonna make sure it's heard. And if the people don't care, I don't fucking care. Actually, I care. I want them to know, right? So to your point, Glenn, that's a short-sighted thing. Like I like this is a long-term business. Period. No ifs, ands, buts. This guy's loyal to me, right?
Okay, Trump. Jesus Christ.
Right, so my liberal friend, he might not be so loyal. No, I'm just kidding. Like my agents, they're loyal to me because I've taught them everything. Like there's nothing, I'm not holding anything back. Like here's what I'm making. Here's what you're making. Here's what you would have to make. Like this is the business in its entirety, right? Like, and I know Christian does the same thing, and we're joking, we're having a good time, and this guy's busting my balls and whatever. Like I taught him not to do that, but he's still doing it. It's okay. So like, this is the business, and this is the entire business, right? Like no, like we're not hiding anything. I'm getting paid this. You're getting paid this. This carrier pays this at most. Like the most commission you're ever going to get is this, and you have to have this production to get it. And like Christian posts about it. Like Christian takes it a step further, and he puts it all over Facebook. Like it's like this is what you get for this. Like this is what, and then like this is the world we live in. And so those people that you're talking about, Glenn, that are taking $1 for every dime that they're making, you're right. They are a flash in the pan because who are they 100%. Coming to? People like me and Christian. And guess what happens? We like so they're looking at it from a standpoint.
Like a savior, bro. Yeah, you like savior.
I wouldn't take it that far. But they're taking it from a standpoint of, well, I mean, hey, if I get 10 agents and I'm making $1 on 10 agents, I'm making $10, right? And we're looking at it as, yeah, but for every 10 agents you have, they're all leaving you. They're coming to us. I would rather make a quarter on them, and we're going to get 100 agents from you. Like it's very fucking easy, and they don't see it, dude. It's like and I don't want to give them tips by any means. Like the problem is with these people, you can give them tips. You could be like, hey, you should take less of a spread and be nicer and treat them right and train them, whatever, and they won't do it. So. Somebody else speak on this.
Yeah, no, I think you nailed it.
I was talking about Christian.
No, I think, I think, in my opinion.
Love you, Glenn.
But not enough to talk.
Christian's got, I mean, come on. We got to hear from Christian.
Come on. I had a conversation in the last 6 months with somebody that is really high up with an IMO, one of the 3 biggest IMOs in the country in Medicare Advantage production. And he asked me, he said, do you really feel like the Facebook groups are providing any information on a wide enough scale? He's like, because if you think about how many licensed agents there are, the biggest Facebook group has how many agents in it, right? Especially for the niche, right, of Medicare. And I told him, I was like, I think it's an avalanche of information, because when Brad shares something to his audience, or when I share something to my audience, or Glenn shares something to his audience, people online are talking to 10 agents they know offline.
100%.
Yep.
And so
100%.
I think people don't realize what impact it has by putting the information out there freely and openly.
Transparency, baby.
Yeah. I mean,
Transparency. It's money right there.
Talking about 2 a.m. Tony, we did a video last year on Medicare Advantage levels and requirements that has, as far as I know, it's never been put out publicly like that. So much crazy information been put out on this topic.
Brad, I only
more
had an
people.
hour carved out. I'm sorry to cut you off here, Christian. I only had an hour carved out for this. I didn't realize we had all
Are
of
you
this.
leaving us right now? Like, is this...
Dude, it's St. Patrick's. I've got an authentic Irish meal waiting for me, bro. I am so sorry to bet. I thought we were doing an hour. You said 58 minutes at the start.
I would have talked less.
You said
Dude.
58
Sorry.
minutes.
Hey, kick him off right now. Don't let him say another word. Just take him out right
No,
now.
go to leadheroes.com. Buy all of our
Hey, what's the shape of Italy?
Hey, if you want to find Glen Shelton, where would you find him?
Go to leadheroes.com, LEADHEROES. Buy our pre-filled applications with Brad's banking info attached. It's approved by the Florida State Department of Insurance. It's not a Ponzi scheme. You can also schedule a call with me directly at leadheroes.com. You guys, hey, insurance sucks. Keep it real.
Thanks, Glenn.
Gone.
He dropped off so fast.
Dunzo.
This has
How
been
many
going.
times?
This has been going.
How
This is
many
good.
times? No, this is good stuff, guys. I love it.
Here's
love it.
the thing. Here's the thing. I am over and above for sure. Like I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna be over and above until somebody tells me not to. Right? Like somebody that matters. Like somebody that really matters. Like a carrier or somebody that controls my income. But until that, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna just do what I think that we should do as agents and carve out a little niche of agents that don't give a fuck and want to make money by helping people and doing it the best way we know how, with collaboration, right? And sharing, hey, what's the top commission that we can get here? What's this? What how am I getting screwed here? How am I getting screwed there? Like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it on Taco Tuesday.
Talk about it.
Right?
About it.
Shout out to
love the
Taco
plug.
Tuesday, dude. I
love
love
the
I love
plug.
what you're doing, Christian. I do appreciate you, and I if I could go back on this podcast, I'd let you talk more.
Well, dude, I appreciate you too. You know, the feeling's mutual.
He also thinks he could talk more.
I enjoyed listening to you talk, for if that's any correlation. But
Well,
You and our 7 viewers.
It is my podcast. So, you know.
yeah, I mean, you should talk more. You should talk more.
You don't talk enough.
But-
More?
Yeah.
Should. I don't know about more. But
Yeah, no more. Hang on. Here's the question, and this
Yeah.
we'll end it with this, okay? Because I don't want to keep you long. I respect your time. I know you're busy. How many appointments do you have after this?
Well, I'm not selling anymore, so I'm completely removed from selling. So I don't
How
have
many
any appointments.
videos are you making after this?
I'm actually caught up on videos. I got them all done for the next 2 weeks. So like,
How many
I'm probably
jerk off
gonna go
sessions
home.
do you have scheduled?
Probably gonna go home. I got about 7 of those.
Edit that out.
Start the video with that.
Just kidding. We don't edit anything here. Okay? Did you see the last podcast where I took my shirt off?
I saw the thumbnail.
Oh, you did?
You
dirty dog.
but
Did
they
you
told
like
me to
it?
Go see it.
Did you like it?
You know I like it. I love it.
All right,
I was
hey,
talking about
Christian,
how
tell me
talking about how I
offline
got to put
later.
your back at 8%.
Tell me offline later if you think I'm being too ridiculous or not. Okay, and I'll take it into consideration. Okay, if you need to take me off the agenda at Medicare Agent Summit, I understand. Okay, I'm not for everybody.
No, you're on the agenda.
Ah, boom.
We already We already have the speakers being printed on the panel.
Yeah, so it's too late either way. Even if you
late.
wanted to take me off, you couldn't. Is that what
You
you're
could
saying?
literally call me, like, you could literally call me a fuckface and you're still on. Because I already paid for
You
those things.
fuckface motherfucker.
Whoa! I didn't say you could drop the MF on there.
Here's the deal. Hey,
That's
here's
too
the deal.
much.
Here's what I want the audience to know. Here's what I want everybody to know. Honestly, not everybody. Not the audience, just everybody. Anybody that ever sees this, I love you. I think that the insurance industry sucks. Anybody that can argue with me, we'll go toe to toe right on this podcast. If somebody was to say, I disagree, the insurance industry is awesome, we can talk about it right here. Like right here, right now, and I'll tell you all the reasons why it sucks. I'll also agree with you all the reasons why it's great. It's a great industry. It gave an opportunity to me, Christian, Sean, even Glenn, right?
Glenn.
Even those that are outside the insurance industry, it's providing a great life for a great opportunity. But we can fix it together. We can fix it, but we're not going to fix it by pretending to be somebody we're not, or acting like we're, we're in the 1980s. Like, we got to take paper apps. We got to quote on paper. We got to do this. We got to do that. Oh, we can't say this. We can't say that. Compliance. This. My clients don't freaking care. My clients see this stuff and they love it because they agree that, Christian, it's on you. What do my clients agree on?
Insurance sucks.
They agree that insurance sucks.
Boom! Man, it's like we didn't even tell you to say that.
He's
wow.
quick.
Do your clients agree that insurance sucks?
Yeah.
Until they need it, right?
Yeah. I mean,
it's a necessary evil.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where people talk more about what a nightmare it is to understand than anything else.
Right.
Yep.
So I think that we are more with the heartbeat of the actual consumer, the actual client, than anybody else. I think that we're doing it better than anybody else. No offense to Taco Tuesday. I love Taco Tuesday, but I think it's straight client oriented. And I think we're going to get into client and agent. I think that we need to collaborate more. And I think that, we need to wrap this one up because it's been fun. It's been maybe too fun. And, you'll have to tune in for the next one.
Yeah. Where do we find Christian Brindle at?
No.
Yeah.
Frick Christian Brindle. Where do we get information on the 6-figure Medicare agent summit?
So go to Google, look up the 6-figure Medicare agent summit. It should be the first or second page, or 6-figure Medicare agent summit.org.
We'll put it in the script.
Or you can find me on Facebook, Christian Brindle. Send me a message. I'll send you a link if you can't find it. Whatever is easy for you. Appreciate you guys having me. This was fun. And Brad, we need to have you on Taco Tuesday because I don't think we have before, so we need to get that done.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
You sure you
We've
want me
done a
on there?
one-on-one video, but no
You
Taco
sure you want me
Tuesday
on there?
Make it early in the day.
It's gonna be ugly. Cause I'm a Rolex wearer.
Jesus Christ! Not about it.
I will go there. Hey, I appreciate you, Christian. I love you. I love the industry. I love everybody. If you keep loving me, like, subscribe, please. Just, even if you don't love me,
Comment,
if you
share,
like Strong,
just play it on
just
silent.
Just
Who knows?
play along with us, please. It's good for the industry. Love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.